Good morning. This is Linda Carruthers, and I was doing a video the other day, not yesterday, but the day before, I believe it was, on how to use the stuff you have around your house to make a junk journal. Uh, People are finally going out; they're getting out, and I know y'all asked me why am I doing this, and I believe I told y'all the other day. I finally got decent internet here, so I wanted to do one for this video for newcomers to crafting, and for those that are still in lockdown and or don't have a place to go to get supplies. You can use things around your house. Now, yesterday I talked to y'all about your mail and delivering stuff, and we look through it and we throw stuff out. Well, I wanted to show you how you can use that today to make a little journal. Now, this one, yesterday I showed y'all what we did. We took this envelope that I got in the mail, and I'm making it the back and the front of my book. You see there's a window pane. Let me take this envelope. We'll go through this again. Well, if I can get it through there. Okay. Sorry. Alright. This is all mail that I got in the mailbox in the last couple of days. This was an envelope, and inside has a window. And what I did was I opened it from the top. Okay, and there's my window. Now, to use this, I got to turn it upside down so I can use this. Alright, but what I did was I took my glue stick, and right there where that crease is, on the inside of the envelope, I glued it, and then I squished it down. And that makes my front and my back of my signature or my journal. Right now we're just making a little journal. Alright. Then I showed y'all this is that medication information sheet. And we folded it in half. And then we folded it in half again, and we made our score line so we knew where our half was at. Then we took each end, starting with the right. Well, it don't matter, you can do it left or right, but I did the right, and I scored it down again, made it half where it came to the midline. Then I took the left hand and brought it to the midline and scored it down again. Now, they have scoreboards, and if you have one, good. If you don't, that's fine too. You can use your hand, you can use a pen, you can use your scissors, you can use a credit card, or one of them cards you get in the mail, and bring it down and score it. You can even use a marker if you got a marker, and just score it down. Anything that'll give you that line so you know where to stop at. Okay, so now this is going to be the inside in this. So let's turn it right. Okay, so we got the picture in the front. Okay, now this is going to be this. So now we want to make this where we have our pockets. So we'll have 1, 2 pockets, and 1, 2 pockets over here. So we want to do that. So what we want to do is we want to open up our sheet, And where these midlines were right here, we're going to glue those. Then we're going to glue these lines, these midlines right here. We're going to glue them. And then we're going to glue the sides. And then we're going to fold it. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start with this one in the midline. We're going to go all the way down. And we're going to come all the way down this way. Then we're going to come over here, get this midline, and go down this way. Now you can see those, if you need to draw a line so you can see what you're looking at, that's fine. But if you look at it, you can see where the indentation is, the crease is at. So now we want to come over here. We want to make this line and this one. We're going to come over here to this one. We got too much stuff on the table here. Okay, now we got them all done. So now we're going to take them and fold them. And start in the middle. Always start in the middle. Then we're going to come over here to this one. We're going to do that one. And come back over here to this end. We'll do that one. Then we're going to come over here to the middle. We're going to go there. We're going to come over here to this end and we'll do that. Mine's a little crooked, but that's all right. We'll straighten it out. If it's a little crooked in your work, you smooth it out. But if it's a little crooked, that's okay. We'll take care of that in just a second. Now I'll show you how. You're going to fold these back. And we're not going to glue these because, let's see, let's make sure we got it. If your crease line goes out on you, always fold it back again. And then you can fold it. And you can do the same thing over here. And there. There you go. Now, we can fold them together. Alright, now, we got that part done. Now, to even it up, let's say it got crooked at the top, which mine did. All you got to do is cut it. Make it even. That's it. Alright, there you go. Now, we're going to put this on here. Now, we have one pocket, two pockets. But now we can also have 3 pockets. Let me show you how. We're going to take and fold this side over here. Take our glue. We're going to put our glue right down the center of that crease, where that crease is in the center of your front and back thing. And we're going to put center of the back right there. Okay. Now we're going to put another stick of glue over here. And what that does, well, let's see. We're going to put it down here too, excuse me. Otherwise that stuff's going to fall out. Now, lo and behold, we now have a 3rd pocket right there that we can put stuff in. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing over here on this side. We're going to come down here, we're going to put a line there, and then we're going to put it right here. And then we're going to bring this over. Now, that also gives strength to that paper. Another thing is always have trouble with this glue stick when I get ready to put it down. I know I'm going to be using it again, so you know, you're always having to do that. But you don't have to do that. You can take your top, leave it down there. Take your top and leave it down there and stick it like that. and just put it to the side. Now that's just a tip I discovered lately. Now, I'm taking this rubber band. It's I'll say it's a medium-sized one. Anyway, it's big enough to go over my paper. The reason I'm using that is I'm using that for some support until I get everything done. And then I may wind up using it to hold my thing in place altogether. Just depends. Okay, now we want to decorate this white piece of paper. So what we want to do is we want to put a background. Okay, now I got this book. I think I showed y'all yesterday. I mean the day before yesterday. I don't know if I did. I got this book. It's one of those adult coloring books or art coloring books. I got it from the Dollar General, and it says $3, but it was on the outside, and they were having a 50% sale, so it should have been $1.50. However, I also bought a pair of pants, and they were $10. They were on the 50% rack too, and I winded up I should have been paying $5, but they charged me only $1 for the pants. So I'm thinking this is only 30 cents. It's only 30 cents. And it's got all these pictures. This is of San Francisco in it. And it's pepper-ready where you can tear it out. I love it because it's got it all the pictures. And it's got this beautiful handwriting. You see her, friend? I like the little girls. They have at the bottom. And then they have these little circles that you can use on your projects, which we probably will. And then in the front, after you use up all these pages, don't throw the book away, because then you've got a book that you can use for a journal. You have a flap already here that you can use glue to the top and the bottom, and have a pocket to put your stuff in. Then you have this beautiful silky paper that you can use for a project. Same thing in the back. Now I like the back because it looks like blueprints. So if you was doing let's say you was doing an architect, or if you was doing a book or journal for a man, this would make a good blueprint to put in the journal. So anyway, but now I like the idea of this because then you can color these pages however you want to do it, or you can leave them blank. Well, we're going to take this one. Yep, that's what we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. We're going to take this, because the color of this is greenish blue. This looks like it's a green, but it's also it's almost a light teal green. I mean, when I say teal, light teal, I'm not talking about a pastel teal. I'm talking about it's got a light hint of blue in it. It's mostly green, but it's got a light hint of blue in it. So I was going to take my copy paper, and this is what I'm going to do, and make sure I keep my thing right. All right. Yeah. Keep that right there. Okay. Now you can use a rubber band. You can use needle and thread and make the holes in it and tie it together. You can use twine, tie it together. You can use a ribbon and tie it together. All that. Right now I'm using this rubber band. So what I thought I would do is take this blue. Yeah. I'm going to take this blue. I'm going to take the end off. And since I want to use, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the blue, I'm going to put it down like that to cover over the rubber band. Okay? And that covers those two spots. Then I'm going to put this right here. Now I'm going to cut it right up here so that the building is not showing, but that the C right here is showing. Okay? And that will give me that hint of blue, but it will bring this out, and the two of these will cause that backing to stay. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to cut it using our scissors. We're going to cut the blue here, and we're going to cut this writing one about a half an inch below that. That way I have a border all the way across. Now, where I clipped it at, I'm going to take and fold my paper right there where the clip is. Okay. Make sure I got it even. Score it. Now, I can cut this. Now, I thought, I don't want this to take too long, but I thought I would make this a series so you can see how I got this journal done, and then that way you can do your own, whether it's this big or whether it's bigger or whether it's smaller. It'll be your journal the way you want to do it, using what you have. And crafting isn't, I know a lot of people say, well, crafting's too expensive. No, it can be. Yeah, it can be. Now I'm going to glue this right here, this crease right here. And that way I put that down. And then I'm going to I'm going to glue it down here at the edge, at the bottom. I'm going to go all the way across. And I'm going to go up with a rubber band in there. But you want to make sure you do that. And you can go, and if you're not going to put a pocket or nothing in there, you can go ahead and glue all the way across. Which is what I just did. Okay. Now, I want to make sure that I got this up here glued. Make sure I got it glued good. Okay. Now, make sure that's sticks. Okay. Now, I got that. Now see, that strengthens the back of my book. Okay? Gives it some strength there. Alright. Now, this piece, I want to fold it down to where I cut it. And the way you can check and make sure before you fold it, to make sure you got it right, check your sides and make sure that there's not, see how this is leaning? See how this is leaning? You don't want that to do that. You want to make sure it's together. And once it's even and together, you don't see that, then you can make your crease because you know you got it right. Okay? You see, that's perfect. So then you take your scissors. Hopefully your hands don't shake like mine do. And you want to cut. Now, if you have a cutting board, you can cut it. good for you. But you don't have to have a cutting board. You can do just like I just did. And you use your scissors and cut it. Okay? Now you got this piece for another project. So this is the piece we're going to use because it's going to look like a beach. And you want to put that, and see you got a border. Just cut that piece right there. Now see, you get the beach. Now we're just going to glue that down. And that's our hat. And what that'll do, okay, now that's our mitten, okay, and that's how, see it, we want to make sure this is our mitten. Sure it's straight. I'm going to put that in the middle. And then we want to glue this down. Okay. I'm going to put that right there. Okay. Now, we want to, you can make a pocket. Anytime you want to put a pocket, you just leave one of the square, one of the lines out, whether it's this one or this one. You can leave a line out of glue. Now, I don't want to make a pocket. I just want to seal it in. And that's what I did there. Okay. And this one I want to do the same thing. And so I'm just going to seal it in. Okay. And that's what I did. Now, I can still come back and color this anytime I want to. Right now, I don't want to. I just want to leave it like this. Now, I did this in blue, but water is also green. So, I don't want to do this part in blue. I want to do this part in green because I want to bring out the green and the blue in this thing. So I'm going to use my green. You say, well, I would use the blue. Then use the blue. That's your prerogative. But I want to see, this is the green that I'm going to use. And it brings out the green in the water because I got it close to this blue. It don't look so green. If I just had it by itself, look, you can see how green that looks. And it reminds you of Christmas or grass. Where if I put it near this blue, it kind of reminds you of the green water that you can see at the beach. Some of the beaches anyway. So now I want to measure. Okay, I'm going to clip right there. And I'll come over here to where the end is, and I'm going to clip there. So now I'm going to take, you say, well, how am I going to cut that either? Well, we're going to fold this piece down like we did before. Now we want to make sure we have our lines straight. So check your other side. Make sure you got it straight. And bring it on down where you cut it. You gave it a clip. So now we want to cut this piece. So it's good to have a ruler, and it's good to have tools to do your crafting with. But when you're beginning, you don't have those tools because you don't know what tools to use. So in the beginning, so how do you craft? Well, you take and use what you got, and you make do with what you got until you can get your tools, till you know what you need. Instead of buying stuff you don't need or that you don't know how to use what you know how to use. And we're going to cut this piece. Now, one thing I didn't know for a long time was that you have two types of scissors. You have paper scissors and you have craft scissors. And unfortunately, I did not know that for a long while. And once you use fabric scissors, well, you have paper scissors and fabric scissors. I think I said craft scissors, but anyway. Okay. Now I can cut that some. Get this even here. I think I got that right. Let's see. Okay. I think I cut it a little long. Not too wide. No. There you go. Use that. Okay. Now we're going to glue this down. Alrighty. Let's glue this paper down. But once you figure out what you can use and how to use them, then that's fine. I use my scissors. I use an ink pen or a marker. I use string, thread. I use fabric sometimes, and like lace and stuff like that. I'm known for my laces, but that's what I use. Now, oops. Now, I got that set. Well, okay, got that. I'll make sure I get this. Alright, now I got that. Now I can take this. Okay. No, wait a minute. So we want to make sure we got this glued down, so we're going to glue it. Now we're going to cover that up so it's no problem. Okay. We got that. Do we have that? We want to make sure we got it covered in there. Yeah. Got it covered. Okay. Now, we want to do this side. You see, we got that side done. And we want to cover this side here. We want to use another thing of green, so we still have our sheet, our scrap sheet. Okay, we can do this side. Yeah, we got plenty. Okay. So, we want to bring it here. We're going to cut right there. And we're going to cut right there. Okay, so first of all, let's do this piece right here. We got this. I'm going to make sure we got it even. We fold it over and we score it with our fingers. So I use that word, or bend, or however you want to use it, but in crafting they call it scoring. And so that's what I do. So now we got that piece of paper. You say, well, that's torn. No, we keep it. Because you can always take this. You can use it for a pocket like so. And let the tail end be your thing. You can have it like a pocket like so. And let your tail be. Or you can take and you can cut it. And you can have a pocket. And you can also have a tag. Okay? So now, let's see, we got that part done. Yeah, we did. Now we just need to get this part right here. Oh, yeah, right here. So now we want to bend this section. And we want to bend it. We're going to score it. That's what we're going to do. And make sure we got it right now. We don't want to... Okay. Oh, see, it wrinkled. It wrinkled on us. So we want to make sure we got it right. There we go. Now, get it down. Now, we're just going to cut this piece here off. Now, if we wanted to do a flip, we wouldn't have to cut it. We could just sit it right there, and you'd have a flip. Also, if we was going to make a pocket, you could use it like that, and then leave this section open, and just go around the edge here, and you'd have a little room to make your pocket. You could do the same thing on this side. But we are not making a pocket today. We're going to just use this for backing. Always keep your scraps. Don't throw it away because you may need it. So we keep it. Now, we're going to put this piece down. We're not making a pocket. We're just using it for the backing. So we just want to make sure we glue it good. Okay. Alright. So now we want to put it in. Yeah. I'll put it just like so. Now, I'm going to glue it down. Now we check it to make sure. And we got our, yep, that's all glued down. I want to make sure we got it glued all the way around. You need to make sure you got it glued. Okay. Now, there. Now we got our backing. Okay. So now we got those. So now we can decorate those. But right now we're going to get these backings done. So we have our backing done. And then tomorrow we'll start decorating. But I wanted to show you what you can do with just a piece of paper and a marker. Okay, so here's where we're at right here. We may hold off on that because I wanted to show you this. This is just a piece of copy sheet. You know, you say, well, I don't have no stuff to die with. Well, fine. You got a marker. They don't have to be one of these big giant things. If you got a box of markers like your kids have to color with, you can use those. This is what I did with this sheet. This is what it looked like before. It was just a plain piece of copy paper. Okay? Now, I did this, and you say, well, that looks like junk. But it's good backing. It's what you call that's just like staining your paper for your backing. I got, you can use aluminum foil, or if you've ever had a hamburger and it had the aluminum foil wrapper in it, not the part facing the hamburger, but the other part, you can take and wrinkle your uh, aluminum foil or even wax paper, even regular paper, newspaper, any kind of paper. You take and wrinkle it up, bring it back out, use your marker, and you're going to color it. Let's see if I can show you. I'm going to take this here piece of green that we got left, and I'll just wrinkle it up. Okay? Now, when I open it up, you see all those beautiful markings on there? Now, wouldn't that look pretty on your journal? You know? Now, you can take this and put it in a journal just like that. But what about the papers? You want your, like if you had this copy paper here. Wouldn't you love to have something like this? Some decorations on it. Okay, so I'm going to just do it pink. And this is all I'm doing. This is all I did. Okay? And so then I take, turn it over, and I put it face down on my paper. And all I do is just rub it in. I'm rubbing that in. Sorry, my table's shaking. I can use my marker. Bring it down this way. I can use my scissors to do that with. I can use my credit card thing. I can even use my hands and just rub it down. You want to see? Wow, look. I got stained on there. And I can do that. I'll do it with the purple because it was more darker with the purple. On that same piece of paper. And just scrabble some stuff on there. And I'm going to turn it over. And I'm going to put it there. And look. There it is in purple. Now, the darker I want it to get, the more I want to put it on there. And see, you can wrinkle this up. You can wrinkle it up, re-wrinkle it, and then you can take that, put it down, and look, it looks a little different. Now, you can take and do that, and it depends upon how heavy you want it to be. You want it to be real heavy. Scissors. And you can use them however you want to use them. And look, look, you got a different look, and it's darker. Okay, the more stronger the piece, the darker it will get. So if you want it dark like this, you use something hard and strong, and you can use your hands to do these others. Now I have a piece of paper. You say, well, you just got a piece of paper that you just messed it all up, and it goes in the garbage. No, This is for your vacuum. This excellent vacuum. Because now you can take, and I'll show you what we're going to do with this sheet of paper. Because see, now you can take this sheet, you can fold it in half, and now you have 4 pages. You have a page here that you can decorate, see? And you got a page here you can decorate. You got a page here you can decorate. And you got a page here you can decorate. Now, let's say you wanted more of this than that. Well, you can cut this in half, which I'm going to do. I will cut it. And because we did both sides already, which is what we did both sides. So now, we now have 1, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. And we can do, with that, we can decorate. We have 8 pages to decorate. Now, when we get through with decorating these 8 pages, we're going to put them in our book here. We can glue it on the front here, and then we have 8 pages to work with over here on this side. Or we can put it in here. Let's put it in here. We'll put it in here, and we'll glue 1 page down, because we're going to glue, see, we're going to glue it right here. You can go ahead and do that. We're going to glue right here. I'll stick that like so. And we're going to close it up. And now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, we got 8 pages. Now we take this, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to stick some glue right here. And we're going to put some glue here. And maybe right here, we'll put it right here. Okay. Now, we're going to leave that side open. Now, we're going to put this right there. Now, we now have well, let me glue it back down. Well, we're going to glue that right there. And we're going to glue this side right here. Okay, now, we have got that glue. We have a pocket right here that we can put stuff in. And we have 8 pages, or 7 pages, we can decorate. Okay, so now we got that. Alright, let's see. I think I would come too forward too quick. But don't worry about it, because you can always clip it off. You want to make sure you try to get it as even as you possibly can. Okay. Now, we can turn that way. Alright. Now, we can put this. You say, well, you're going to throw that away? No, but we can use this. Because then we can put a pocket here, We can put stuff. We can make this on here as a background for this side. And then we can use that to, let's say we want to, we'll cut it right here. I don't even know if that's it. Yeah, then we can use that. Cut this piece off to make it even. And I think cut that off. So now I got that. Okay. Now we've been talking about how do we use pieces that we get out of the trash. Well, there's a tag that I got off those pants I was telling you about that I got for a dog. Okay. We can decorate this up. When I got that book, I got these napkins. And I'll show you. I'll leave you a quick thing. Well, let's try some of the stuff we got in the garden. Out of the mail. Alright. We got. Alright. Let's see what we got in the magazine. We can find something in the magazine. Fine. Okay. Look through this magazine here. Alright. Oh, we got this floral down. Let's use that. We're going to take cut. You was wondering how I was talking about we were going to use it. So let's use it and I'll show you. Now, I'm cutting this dress. Alright. We got that. And see, there's a pelican. We could. Let's see what else we find we might use. There's some purple. There's more purple. I'll try to skip those in a hurry. Let's use this one back here. We'll use this dress right here. Alright. Now we can. Hey, just a simple thing, we'll just use this lady right here. We're just supposed to cut her out. Not vintage or nothing, but we're just supposed to cut her out. Now, fussy cutting means to get right up to the edge. And just cut her out. I'm sorry y'all having to watch me fussy cut this lady, but it didn't pay me but a couple of minutes. Maybe a second or two. Now, okay. Now, I got the green for my background. I got this as a picture. And then I got the lady. Let's cut her down a little bit. She's going to be a short lady. We get her down. No, we need to cut her just a little tad more. She's going to be even shorter. Yeah. And now we have a picture. Yeah. Let's bring that back up. Alright. Now, we want to put a saying there. We want to put some wording there. Let's see if we can find some wording in our book. What we want to use. Let's see. Here's the word. Okay. This is better together. Now, we can do that. And we could put better together, or we could just put together. Well, we want to cut. And we can put it right there. Now see, there's our page. Okay, so let me glue this down, and we'll have this page done. Alright, so let's glue this. Now, we want to put that here into that. Now, we're going to put, this is our pocket, so we want to make sure not to glue the top. Always check and make sure you didn't glue the top. We're going to push this over just a little bit over this way, so we can put the lady in there. Now see, we got a pocket, we got a spot there that we can put stuff in. Okay, now we can put something in there. Now let's glue our lady down. And we're going to glue her down. Okay. There she is. We got her glued down. Yeah. Now we're going to put our letter, our wording, and we're going to put it together. Okay. She's visiting San Francisco, so. Alrighty. So now there we are. We got a pocket there. And see, we can still slide. There we go. We can still slide our tag that we're going to make in there. We can come down a little bit and you can still see they're together. Okay? If that, let's say that didn't fit, we got this one here that's got the hole already in there. We can decorate. Okay? So now we got that. Now we're on our last page for today. Okay, on this one, we're going to do our clip that we said we were going to do. So let's go ahead. We're just going to use one of these. So we're just going to cut this. This, remember, we made out of one sheet of paper. And what we did was we folded, it was just one of those ad sheets. We folded it in half. Then we took and folded each corner to make a triangle. We did the same thing on, flipped it over and did the same thing on the other side. So now we have our corners. So now we want to cut right there in the middle. All the way up. Now, we can do it like this and have two pockets. Or we can say, well, we just want one pocket. So we're going to cut it again in the middle. Close to being even as you can. And we're going to cut. And we're going to glue it like this. And we'll have a pocket. But before we do that, let's decorate this side. Now this side, we're going to use these little strips. I wonder what we're going to do with it. So we're going to take them and we're going to cut it off right there. You can just tear it. And we're going to glue this end down. And I'm going to show y'all something. Alright, we're going to glue this end down. Alright. We're going to go ahead and put our pocket. I'm going to trim it a little bit because it's just a little too big. You can still have a pocket. You just got to trim it a little bit. See, we still have our pocket. I'm going to clip this little edge right here. We still have our pocket. So let's go ahead and we're going to glue these sides down. And since this paper is thin, we're going to use both pieces. See, we're going to fold it over and make it stronger. Now, we want to take and glue our two sides together. Two sides. Then we're going to put it right at the edge. Make sure we got it straight now. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Now we have our pocket. Now, we want to finish decorating. we're going to take that, and we're going to take this piece, we're going to put it up here. We're going to cut it off right there. Just tear it off. Now, alright. This is our trim. Alright, y'all. Alright, now we got that on there. Okay, now we want, well, let's see, we got another piece of blue. We'll just use blue today. And we'll bring this piece down. Cut it. And we're going to glue this piece over the edge. And we're going to leave that there. Now, but I don't like this right here. That's fine. You don't have to like it. We're going to bring this over like this. And you can take a pen. Let's see, I got a pen here. Let's pen. I got that. And we want to make that in. And put it there. So now we want to make sure we got that. So we bend it to the edges. So we see the edges. Now we take our scissors and we're going to cut. Okay, now we got that. Alright, but let's say we didn't want to do that. Let's say we just wanted to put something on. You remember that purple we had? Let me show you. We are going to cut this purple. Now, we have this. We can cover that with this purple. We can do it like this. We'll do it this way. We'll take it. Okay. Now, we just glue this down. Okay. So let's glue it down. Okay. There. So now we got that page. Well, we want to fix this up here at the top. So let's see if we can find some more purple in our magazine. Something pretty. We want to find some purple that's pretty. Y'all excuse me, I take my glasses off. Well, we could use that. We could put this piece of purple right here on that dress. And we can put that up there. I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's take this little bird. We got this bird. We can put him, yeah, we can put him right there. So let's take him. Okay. We can put, okay. So let's do this. We're going to cut. And put that like that. And okay, so we want to cut right here. And we're going to cut we're going to cut this edge too. Now we got cut. Okay. 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 Now we can glue him in and re-glue that back together. Now, as you can tell, we should have glued this down first, then our trim. But that's okay. We'll handle it. Now, okay. We'll glue this down and close that off. Now, let's glue this down. Okay. And we're going to slide this in here. Okay. Now, we got that. Now, we need something to put here. We are going to make we are going, let's see. Okay. That's not going to work. Well, let's see. We're going to take, oh, here we go. Let's put it this way. We can turn it this way. Yeah. We're going to make a cloud hanging over. So we're going to take our pen and put right there. And right there. Now, we're going to fold this over. There. Okay, just like so. Now, we're going to fold that over. And there we go. And we'll fold that. Okay. Now, we can slide that in. Just like so. And there we go. So now we have our page done. Now, we can trim this. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll put some green trim on there. And that'll cover up our little thing. Now, we'll put some down here. Okay. And crafting is not to be perfected. Not supposed to be perfect. So, if you make a mistake, there's never a mistake made. It's just another opportunity to do, to make something. So, always think, oh, I goofed up on that one. No, you didn't. There's a reason. Now, like all that red we had. Okay. Now, you say, oh, well, it didn't tear right. Well, that's fine. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. Now, we got that. Okay. So now we have these 2 pages are done. The middle page is done. This one is done. And this one is not. So let's see what we got to work on. Let's tell you what, we're going to cut this edge off because it's a little too long. There you go. Now, let's see, we need something for that one. Oh, here we go. Let's make our to-do list. We're going to make our to-do list. We're going to put right there. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and make our to-do list first. We got to do that part. Alright, so now on our to-do list, we are going to, here we go. We'll cut this. Let's see, do I have it in? Okay. Now, we have cut it. Okay. Now, we are going to take, and we're going to put it about a fourth of an inch. And we're going to do the same thing to this one. About a fourth of an inch. And what we're going to do is we're going to glue this. And make sure it's not too wide. No, it's not. It's perfect. So, and we're going to put some glue on there. Okay. Now, we're going to put it right there. There's that one. Alright. I should have done it the other way around, but start from the bottom and go to the top. Instead of start from the top and go to the bottom. Alright. Now, we're going to make another sheet. And bring it down here. And there we go. Now, we got our to-do list. Flip it just a little bit. Open this up. And then we go down here. Cut that. And we're going to cut that right there. Now, we take our glue stick. And then we're going to put it like so. Now, I'm leaving it so we can have a pocket so you can put your pen in there. You can stick a pen, like you can stick a little pen or a pencil in there. If you can find one, that's too big. Alright, now, there you go. Now you have your to-do list. You can write on that page. And then you got another page down here behind it. And you can take your regular notepad and cut it into sections and put on there. So there you go. So now we have our little book. But now we haven't decorated the outside yet. We got to do that. And we also got to put our little picture and stuff in here. We'll do that tomorrow. I think I've taken up way too much time. But that is how you can do using your mail and ads in the mail and stuff. And you can even fix, decorate it even more. If you got lace or material and you want to add that into your book, you can. Like I said, it'll be your book the way you want it done. And we'll discuss some more things. Now tomorrow, I want to do this. I want to do the outside. And I want to show you how to use the envelopes. Okay? And we'll go with that. So, thank y'all for taking time out to watch my video. And we got see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you.